cry, you cry, we cry together.
Okay, everybody, this message, well, this video is gonna probably be real quick, but this message is to Honest Roll. Honest Roll, what is going on? Honest Roll, what is going on? I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things now that your new name is Darcy, and you got nails, you got women's apparel. Honest Roll, what's going on? I mean, you could be who you want to be. Then I hear that you're doing some strange things for some change. Honest Roll, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? I mean, I don't really know what to say. What's up, Doctor Deception, Live Scammer, and Grinder Wilson? um, um, what's what's going on, Honest Roll? Honestly, what's going on? And then you got Janika Pro or Janika Pro, Janika Pro. I don't know you, but I don't know how you could make fun of what's his name, Darcy. Janika Pro, you need to stop lying to the people. Talk. You could get. Oh Lord, you need to stop lying to the people. Talk. You could get any kind of role you want when the curtains come up and all this stuff. And then Janika Pro, you said that you invited people to your show. Yeah, you can invite people to your show, but then they clap. And honestly, Janika Pro, I think that you mad that Darcy looked better than you. Because Janika Pro, you kind of look like a slim down version of Jay Dunn. Because y'all both got that light, bright complexion, a light skin complexion. Because when somebody sent me your link, Janika Pro, all I could think of was Jay Dunn without the dreads and just slimmer. Because you blowing up, homeboy. And I know you don't know me. I don't know you. But you going after Honest Roll, aka Darcy, and all I can think of, I'm like, damn, this Negro eating too much. You need to hit the treadmill. Sorry, treadmill, not treadmill, not treadmill, but treadmill. But yes, Honest Roll, what's going on? Because you know what, you know, this is a blessing and a curse to be over here, Honest Roll, because you can actually get a plethora of women's apparel from all these ladies over here, and I'm sure they will give it to you. But you're over there whispering into the microphone and I will put you this is Darcy. And you're not even showing your full face, which I can understand why. I think that's going to be a gradual process. I think you really debating whether or not you want to shave off the no, I was about to say financial hair. What is wrong with me? I think you was thinking about if you're going to shave off the facial hair yet. So that's why I think you're not showing yourself. You're just showing leggings and dresses and nails and all this other stuff and leopard clothes. That's kind of interesting that you chose leopard when the same person over here got mad that I called them leopard lean. But anyway, I just want to say good luck to you in your struggle. Yes, and if you need any clothes or anything, don't ask me, but ask the people in this area because I'm sure they got a plethora of them. To be honest, what's up, What's up, CCNTV? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. What's up, Detached? How you doing? Thank you for detaching yourself from reality. What's up, Girl by the Mystic? How you doing? No worries about that thing. Detached. No worries about that thing. Detached. You cool. Um. Black Strawberry Apple, how you doing? What's up, Cheryl, the Sporter Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you. Why was everybody at the Atlanta basketball game today? It was Atlanta versus the Memphis Grizzlies. It was like a damn BET hip hop award show. It was Lil Baby was there, Bootsy Badass was there, or Little Bootsy was there. They had Gucci Man perform at halftime. Who else was there? It was a whole bunch of like I was like, wow, I maybe need to take a trip to Atlanta. I was like, wow, everybody was out there for the basketball game. But anyway, I was like, okay. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? What's up, Babs? Babs and Philly T. Good luck to y'all in y'all weight loss journey. If anybody else is doing the weight loss journey to get fit for the summer, let me know. Um, and I'll publicly shout y'all out because I know public. Well, I'm gonna say I know, but it's good to be encouraged along the way. So that's what I got to say. All right. Regarding my gym stuff, I heard Tracy over there talking about I fell off from the gym. No, actually, I haven't fallen off of the gym. It's just the fact that I now have to go in the morning instead of the afternoon. So there's less competitive games in the morning. So no, I haven't fallen off. I'm still doing my fitness routine. I'm still, doing what I want to do. I'm trying to get as strong as I can for the summer. What was I want to tell you about the gym? There was something that happened at the gym. What was that? Damn, I forgot to tell you what happened. No, it was one thing I wanted to tell y'all that happened at the gym. But anyway, it was just this dude, right? I'm gonna tell you this gym story. It's these, what is it, three of them? Yeah, it's just three of them, right? Now, first of all, one of them likes to film everything. I'm like, bro, you really coming in filming again? You really haven't asked any of us if you can have our permission to film us as we're playing. Because some people don't want to be on camera or whatever. I can understand it because we don't know where the hell he put in the footage, but I really don't care, whatever. But so they all like to shoot, and I just don't like playing with them. It's not a fun time, whatever. So one of the homeboys came in late, right? So he thought that he could get up, like we had to wait a game because we lost the first game. So he thought he could come in and jump into, since we had lost, we had already waited. And he gonna come in and talk about, oh, I haven't played yet. I was like, I don't give a damn if you haven't played yet. You don't think you could come in late and then hop on a team while we've been out here early. Then wake your ass up earlier and get here, and then you can play. Won't have to wait a 2-game wait. So that's really the only thing that's really been popping off at the gym, to be honest. That's about it, and nothing else too much. That's why I really haven't been reporting on the gym because nothing's really been popping off, to be honest. So, but I do encourage y'all to stay fit. I do encourage y'all to watch what y'all eat, and that's all I can really say about the gym. So let me see what else y'all saying. Bab says, I'm never going back to the gym. People be looking all in your face. But that's a pickup spot. That's a pickup spot. And that's why you gotta pick your time of days when to go. You know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. There's a funny story, right? So it was a man and a woman walking, like, okay, they were fit, right? But the lady, she had a badonkadonk. And then you could tell she had some surgery done to her mouth, right? Whatever. That'll be good. She was looking good. That's what I'm trying to say. So they walked past the bench, right? They walked past the bench and around the corner. So then all the dudes started talking, and then her man doubled back. I was like, oh damn. It was the funniest thing ever because they had to like change their conversation in like a hurry so he wouldn't catch on to what they were saying. But I'm like, if your girl look good, she don't need to be going to the gym in those skin tight shorts. Like, that's weird. I'm gonna have my girl in some jogging pants. I'm gonna have my girl in some jogging pants. Well, I'm gonna take you there with some skin tight booty shorts on that are white so everybody can see your thong. No, you're gonna be in some jogging pants. We're gonna make you look kind of like you got extra weight and all that, so nobody be looking at you because I don't feel like fighting. You know what I mean? It was just weird. It was just weird. Like if you showed off a trophy, expect somebody to take your damn trophy. That's what I'm saying. I heard all the cute guys be at the gym. Vibes Queen, I'm gonna play something for you. Vibes Queen.
Lying. Why you always lying?
I'm just joking, Vibes Queen. But I don't. I don't know. I can't judge the aesthetics of other men. I can't judge the aesthetics of other men. That's all I will say. All right, 300. How you doing? Tofu Allen. The reason why all those stars were at the Hawks versus Grizzlies game was because that was the first game Ja Morant has been back since. That's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. Oh, okay. That's the reason. That's the reason. Okay. But thank you for letting me know. Maybe he should get suspended some more. uh, all right, let me see what else y'all saying in the chat. Mm-hmm. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Hello, let me see. Hello, Bob Screen. I just come across your message. What's up, 300? How you doing? All right, so I think I acknowledge everybody because I do believe in acknowledgement. All right, some people are saying that BS is suffering from back in the day syndrome. Pretty much back in the day syndrome is when you think you ran, well, when you ran shit and then you had to take a hiatus due to legal reasons or whatever, and you think everything is the way it should be right now because you ran shit back in the day. So unfortunately, that's what people are saying. She felt like she could still control people in the way in which she did, and run people the way in which she did, and you know, mm, she may have back in the day syndrome. I don't know, because a lot of things is like I'm your grandmama, and I built them, and this is how we do it, and I mean, damn. All right, all right, all right. That's what I'm saying. The other thing I want to talk about is I know John Morant is a star. If he wouldn't have gotten into that trouble, he would have faced. He would have been one of the faces of the NBA since LeBron and Steph, or their way out of, or on their way out the association. Does he need a PR makeover? Yes, he does. If you know Memphis right now, that trap culture is very keen out there with Young Dolph and I think Yo Gotti and all them dudes out there. So that trap culture is very the culture. Like that's who they are. That's what's that movie was. Whoop That Trick. What's that song? Whoop That Trick. What's that movie? Blow, whatever that movie was. That's where that came out of. So that's part of that culture, but he has to understand it's the league. It's a wide world league. So you can't be running around. Well, already he looked like a Fruit Loop because what the hell is that? Different color dreads in his head. I'm like, what are you like? A fruity trick? I don't know. I was just looking at the like weird, but you banging at the same damn time. And I don't know what's going on with these thugs these days. They wearing dresses now. What the hell? It's a lot of stuff going on. Like, how you gonna be a thug, wear a dress, but carry a gun at the same time? I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm so confused. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, he almost hustle and flow. Thank you, hustle and flow. Thank you, spoken word in 300. Somebody said hello to Honest Row. Is he in here? Is Darcy in here? Hi, Darcy. How you doing? Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? I'll drop the link real quick for you, buddy. I just want if you want to come up, no pressure. If you can't come up, buddy, I know you can probably getting ready for a fashion show. So I'll just if you're busy, you know, I totally understand. But I'll drop the link for you, Darcy. Okay. Oh, Molly, what the hell you know about Young Thug? You the farthest way from a thug. I'm just joking with you, Molly. Hold on, let me put this here. I don't know what Molly got to say about Young Thug. Young Thug started that. The dresses look where he is. Yeah, fat on the runway in prison. And you know who picked him up? Molly Baby. I'm like baby, not little baby, because you got to distinguish. They got little baby, big baby, old baby, and a fat baby. But baby, Little Wayne's alleged adopted father, whatever. I'm sitting up here. Why little baby? No, sorry. What? Why baby? Um, baby wants the little thug. What is this? Oh, Mario, sorry, young thug. I'm sorry, these thugs. Why the hell you calling yourself a thug anyway? Now that's just like, oh, jury, is he guilty or innocent of the crime? Well, jury, his name is Thug. What? I mean, why couldn't it be Slug? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like you already naming yourself that, and then you get mad when somebody treats you like a thug. Oh, they were profiling me, but my name is Little Thug. Oh, they don't treat me like a grown up, but my name is Little Baby. Like, what do you want? What? Just call yourself Big Daddy. Oh, they call me Big Daddy. I don't get it. Oh, you'll be right there. Okay, Darcy. Take your time, Darcy. Child. Ooh, let me see what 300 saying. 300 saying, don't you know they're having a hard time finding a jury for that young thug trial? They said they probably won't have a jury. And I would, excuse me, 300. Would you be one of those jurors? Hell to the no, because they're gonna light your house up unless they pay a relocation assistance to Taiwan or something. I wouldn't do that. Oh hell no, the slime gang, whatever they call. Whew, I wouldn't want to do that. Mm-mm. But I know the other reason is like you got to find a jury that's kind of stupid as to the facts of the case. Good luck. Good luck. Um, baby is not so secret. Secret. Oh no, girl. Baby, what baby is not. Baby is his not so secret lover. Woo, girl. So girl, by the mistake, you saying that little baby? Wait, I gotta get this name right. Baby and Young Thug are dating. Child, so then he said, I'm gonna put you in a dress. How you even come up with a dress? You're not Irish. I don't understand that. And that's never been part of black culture is to put men running around in dresses. Like they just trying to emasculate y'all day by day. Whew. LOL, what's going to happen when they're going to have to go to North Fulton County and get some white people to serve on that jury? And if that happens, he's in trouble. Well, you already said his name is what? Young Thug? Guilty. So his stage name is Young Thug, and he went around thugging thugger. What you say? I'm thugger thugger. I'm a thugger thugger. And then he sound like Elmo every time he rap. I went to the grocery store and I had a baby and she went up and got me crazy. Like, what are you saying? What is this mumble rap? How could you be a record executive and just approve this mumble rap that they're doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Uh, we going backwards. We are going backwards in a hurry. Oh, Jesus. Darcy, are you? Oh, sorry, Darcy. Darcy back here. My bad. I'm not you. Sorry, Darcy. Come to the stage, the one and only Darcy.
What's going on, Sir K? How you doing?
How you doing, Darcy? What's going on?
well, see, you know what, Sir King? That's a character that I
Oh Lord.
had decided to play. Um, yeah, at first I did say, that it was a drag queen character, but as you know, I kind of go with it. It's more on the lines of a character. And I can
You know who?
understand, why people think I may be, going off the high wind, off the rocker, but I don't know. Okay, I think you may not have known, but I did recently like erase all my videos, and it was because I basically was trying to find a way out of that hole that I was in with a lot of anger, a lot of mental violence that I say I was casting upon certain people because I felt that they were not going to stop with the how we do certain things over here. They were not going to stop, and I was
No.
trying to do whatever I could to fight them
So,
off.
so you wanted to give him a false victory by removing your videos?
No, no, that wasn't it. I was trying. I was That was for me. I had to do that to just get away from it all, like on a level of a lot. Okay, I knew I was not going to stop fighting. And
Hmm.
I felt like won't nobody looking at the proof anyways. They didn't care about the proof. So what was the point of me having it? I was fighting with that. It was just I guess a lot going on at that time for me with this and YouTube.
Right.
So I just said get rid of it all. I really was gonna get rid of the whole channel. I should have. Um, at this point, I really don't care what goes on with my channel. I don't, because I can't get monetized anyway. It's something that I have going on with YouTube. So that
But why
was
you
like
can't?
my
Why you
next
can't get
step.
Why you can't get monetized? You ain't done nothing
Because
wrong.
no, I did YouTube. But you know how YouTube is. I can, you can't talk to the people once your
Mm.
channel is flagged. And my channel was a channel I had was flagged, and it was no turning back. Like they are not gonna let me um get
Oh,
monetized on anything dealing with Honest Row. So
I got you. Was it for harassment or something?
no, mm-mm. It was
Okay.
for I I don't know. You know what? Sometimes those flaggers come through and they flagged the wrong channel, and that's what happened. And it's no way for me to contact anybody. I've been trying to contact somebody for the past year and 2 years now. It's almost been 2 years, and it's not happening. I mean, I've
But you
tried
know,
everything.
in the YouTube studio they got it where you can chat with the person. I know you know that,
I,
then, right?
I see. I can't even get on YouTube Studios because you know how you got to do it through your laptop. A lot of the stuff, and
Mm.
I have chatted with somebody, and they just don't. They're not helping.
Well, you gotta
And I've done did a lot of
Like
stuff for them.
Aaliyah says, if you first don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, I've tried a lot of times, Sir King, with appeals, but nothing's happening. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, this new character, I guess something that a lot of people may not know about me is I'm quick to start something. I'm quick to start something and I don't finish it. I'm not good at commitments, and that's something that I'm gonna have to deal with. Um, it's just something inside me that I'll start it, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, "Ooh, do I really want to do this?"
Mm.
So
But we
and
thinking
then
that Darcy, we really thinking that Darcy is another persona that's in your real life. Like you may be dressing up in whatever drag or considering a transition or something, you know.
um, well, I mean, you know, I being a gay man, I have had thoughts about transgender and stuff, but that ain't something that I'm like trying to do. Like, no, I'm not, especially at this point in my life. Um, and a drag persona, um, it's a lot dealing with drag. That is something that see that's something right there. That's something like, yeah, I was thinking about doing it, but
Or maybe, or
you
would
know,
you say you a cross dresser?
cross dresser. I mean, if you want to call it that, it's not like I go around walking in heels all day because I don't. And I mean, that's even like I'm just saying like around my spot. I don't do that. Um,
So,
y'all know, I'm a heavy admirer of um of women, but nah. See, this is something that I guess I'm going through when it comes to me starting something and not knowing if I'm going to finish it or not. Um,
mhm. So this is like the tryout phase.
yeah, because
Mm.
I mean, it was fun, but a lot of especially with I'm trying to ignore. I'm trying to learn how to ignore. But when you have people that say evil things to you, it's very hard to not ignore. You know, and I'm gonna just say this, that it ain't been nobody up here has gave me trouble, that but that like that one person that said, "Oh, you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna throw hate at you, and that's the only person that has been throwing hate.
Hmm.
And people tell you, I've been watching this this guy named Lee Helm Helmick Helmock. I think it's Lee Helmock, and and he is a self-proclaimed narcissist, and he said that the best way to get away from energy like that is to ignore it. But it's always been hard for me to ignore energy that is very unmotivating and depressing energy that people want to place upon you. But I'm trying to gain that power mentally to not focus on things of a hateful nature that people want to cast upon me. So I do think I'm getting stronger. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit of holes going through that I'm starting things that I really may not be ready for. Um, I don't know, Sir King. I be, I do. I think that I'm on a level. I'm getting stronger, but I gotta start learning to hold on to something. I just can't. I feel like I can't hold on to a spoon without it falling because of my lack of commitment, my lack of commitment to life itself. So it's a lot of developing I have to do. Um,
Well, you
you
gotta,
know,
honest, you got to, change that. You got to be committed to certain things, because in order to get growth, you got to show commitment, right? Because if you don't commit to anything, then nothing's going to show that commitment back to you. So in essence, nothing's going to ever improve. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, example, and I'm not saying this is your situation, but like with a job, if you don't stay committed to that job, then you never grow in that discipline, that field, or in that job, right? Yeah.
very
So,
true. Yeah, and see that I think that's the only thing that I have showed a commitment for. And even with that, sometimes I know I slip up, but I just try to gain a hold of it. Even when I do have my moments that I'm not going to say blackout, but I kind of unleash another person. And that's why, it's very hard for me to mix and mingle with people because I've had moments where I have lashed out and I haven't really got any help for that yet. I mean, I've been to certain sessions, therapy sessions, but I haven't committed to those either. The last one that I did go to, I got suspended from because I didn't keep up with the appointment. They basically tell you if you don't go, um, if you don't go, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can go back. And and see, I'm not going to blame anybody but myself. I'm not going to blame employment, but it was kind of a reason behind it. But I'm trying to find my way around excuses. No excuses. Just say what it is, and I didn't go. But
you
maybe if
got,
I kept going, I could have learned something else.
yeah, you got to eliminate that. I don't know. It's the procrastination or the privilege or free will from from whatever your situation is. And what I mean is, yeah, we got the free will to go or not to go. You got to eliminate that from yourself and say, oh, you have to go if you want to get better, right? Because you know what's going to happen on this road. All this stuff, you're young now, but all this stuff as you get older is going to pile up on you, and then you're going to be a wreck because you didn't deal with these situations when you're at your age now. You know, so
Yeah,
I,
absolutely. Yeah,
that's
I
why we
be
see a lot of people around here, wishing they dealt with situations when they were younger, and now look at them now at 50, 60, 70 years old. You know,
Yeah, and see, Sir King, I see you, and and this is something that always happened to me. Like I see you, you're committed to your channel, and you continue to go, and a lot of other content creators too are very, committed to their channels. Um, and I just see something different. Like, and everybody else. This is what what went on at previous jobs. I'm like, everybody else is okay but me. I just feel like it's something within me that is just not right. Um, it's the human, and see, that was what was a part of that character that I think is about me. Is like I just sometimes a lot of times I don't feel human. I feel like a robot because it feels like I'm just getting control. I'm work 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 work, and I do not know how to find space to. I feel like that human that I did have is no longer there. I'm just working for the man every night and day, and like my friends. I cut off my friends. No family. It's just me. This is what happened because I did not stay committed to life. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little deep
no,
here
do
because
you do you believe in religion?
I did, but I stopped going to church. I stopped doing all. I did. That's why I don't. I really need to figure out what's wrong because I used to go to
Yeah.
church a lot, and church used to help me, but a lot of that has died in me. I
So
don't know
with
what
this,
it is. I think it's
so with
just
this,
fighting.
cool. So with this lack of commitment, would you? Because you got, I mean, you cannot alienate yourself, right? Because then you go start turning inward with yourself. We grow through our experiences with people, whether they be good or bad. And I just feel like you in a place of isolation, and all you like you said, all you gotta do is work because we gotta work what to survive, right? But you're in a place of
Yeah.
isolation, where but I just hate the fact that everything that you do, you find a reason to quit and not stick it out. Because you're depriving yourself of triumph moments, moments where you triumphed over the wanting to quit and persevere. Those are our greatest moments. We can all quit. It's whether or not we choose to do so or not to do so. That's the greatest moment because we see what happened after we didn't take the way out. You know,
But should should you be miserable by not back? I don't. Maybe I just don't like what I'm doing. Maybe I hate it. But I
yeah,
never
that's it.
said that though. Maybe that's it, and that's why I'm stuck in it, and
Yeah.
maybe I'm bringing myself
If you're not happy
a
with your
empty space. I
occupation,
don't
and
know.
if you're not happy with your occupation and you're doing it every day, that would cause you to quit a lot of things and hate your life.
I
And
don't know
that,
what I will want to do though anymore. That's the sad thing. I don't. I lost interest in so much. I mean,
but you,
I don't know what happened.
it sounds like you need to just get away and see maybe some new scenery. You know.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
So I'm not trying to get in your business, but when you go to these sessions, I mean, are they able to help you, or do you feel like they're a waste of
I'm
time?
I'm gonna have to go back because see, I had one, and being that I didn't go to the next one, that kind of deteriorated, that's the session. So I think it's been a month now. I think my suspension is over So I should be able to go back. I might have
Some
to go.
some
Yeah, because I need to figure out what's up.
some people in the chat saying that it may be depression. Do you feel it's depression?
Oh, definitely, most definitely. Yeah,
Do
I've
you
been going through
exercise?
depression. I did. I was going to I was exercising, but then I was fighting, and I'm not. See, there's another excuse. I'm not gonna blame the fighting, but it did have something to do with it. It had, I mean, it had to have something to do with this fighting.
You said you're
Um,
fighting. You're fighting. What's it?
yeah, this online fighting.
Oh, honest
It,
road. You got honest road. This is secondary. You got. So wait. So did the online fight? Did it go offline to the gym?
um, oh no, you mean did I start fighting in the gym?
Because you got to what they say, compartmentalize everything. Can't have like, and I may see it may sound like tough love, but you can't have this online life start messing with your real life. And that's where people on here get things messed up, where things get totally skewed, because that's when things get in disarray. And
Oh
it
yeah,
sounds like that's the situation.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it did. I mean, I I, I definitely started, making more videos just trying to prove a point. See, that's something too. I was having different traits where, I'm like, look, no, y'all gonna believe me. I'm the one to believe me. And they're not gonna go. People are not. I understand now that if and that's only human nature. If people have been following somebody since the beginning of them, they gonna stick with them. I mean, because it's just like they are. Um, it's okay. You know how Beyonce got to be high. They gonna go. They are gonna. They're not gonna go away from their people just because you trying to prove a point of somebody lying. They're not going. And then see that's something wrong too. Like I want everybody um, basically kind of accept me or whatever. I ain't saying like, oh, please accept me, but I want them to accept the fact when I feel like I'm right, and I want them to come with me. That's not going to happen. Okay, I got to get through my head that everybody in this world is not going to like me. And yes, it goes to childhood. Yes, it does. Because when somebody very close to me was taken away, a lot of my life changed because they started to how can I put it? They started to spoil me in a way that they didn't let me see it for myself. They did not let me see like, okay, Ro, she's gone. So now you have to do it for yourself. We're not gonna baby you. We're not gonna say, oh, it's okay when they see me going off the deep end. It's okay. Somebody was taken away from them. No, that was when I needed help, but I didn't get that help that I needed. I'm not blaming nobody that helped raise me. I'm not blaming them, but I feel like if I was helped in earlier events, I would know what was going on now.
I understand, and I feel that, and I know that I'm not gonna this word I'm about to use, but I do feel like a lot of people are maybe hindered due to developments in their childhood. We see a lot of that, and that's not your fault. You know what I mean? That person was taken away from you, and maybe those people, from what I'm understanding, tried to make your life better. I mean, or not, or maybe try to ease your pain of having to deal with that person abruptly leaving your life. So I totally understand that. But honest bro, you're gonna have to deal with the depression situation one of the natural mechanisms that we have to deal with it is exercise. And sometimes exposure, to other people and human interaction. Because the more you dig in yourself, the more you down or look at what you got wrong with you, the deeper that hole of depression you're going to get into. Also, there's serotonin that you produce in your brain when you exercise. And that's, the natural medication that we have. That's why I noticed, and I'm not trying to make it a race issue, but from what I noticed, that's why the white people always run around, right? And you always see them jogging and stuff. And I'm like, why the hell are they doing that? Whereas we, black people, we think, oh, well, we don't run. You don't rarely see black people run around their neighborhood, but that's for them to maintain some form of mental stability, right? So get some form of exercise, some production of serotonin and the things like that that we need um, to maintain making it from day to day. And if you don't get it, you just get off that line. You know what I mean? There's a line. There's a line of doing good, and there's that line of doing bad and all that. And every day we all try to maintain that we stay off that line of doing bad. So,
That is so true, Sir King. Yes, and I did have a. I was working out, um, and that kind of stopped. I'll say this too. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it's probably over a little bit over. How sometimes you want somebody, um, it's somebody that you're close to. You may go
mm-hmm.
feelings for them, and you see that okay, it's not going to be there. It's not. It just That's just not going to be what it's going to be. So a little bit of that depression kind of hit me too. I say that. Trying to get over that hump too. You're like, why can't I just move on? Like I'm just gonna move on, but something in me won't let me move from that point. But when I look at it, and if there was something there, would I really still be happy? I don't really think so. I don't think I would still be happy even with that person. So that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
going through right now. That when I really figured that out, I guess that's when Darcy just popped out. I said I just got to do something to get my mind off of that and continue forth. Um, and start a new journey.
Right. And let me just say this
No.
to you, honest, Ro, is that the number one thing that a lot of people are missing in this world, regardless of how much money they have or whatever, a lot of people cannot have to, okay, a lot of people have to learn how to live with being with themselves because you cannot get away from yourself. A lot of people feel if I get this job, I'll get this car, if I get to have this amount of money in my bank account, if I get to know this person, if I get into this social economic class or whatever, I'll be happy. And they do everything and all that to get to it, only to find out that they still can't get away from themselves and they're still dealing with what they got to deal with. You got to deal with the issues that are preventing you from having you become the best, honest role you can be. And then let me just say this: if being on here and dealing with those two individuals, then you need to stay off of here, right? Because sometimes you gotta like back away so that their attention can focus on somebody else or something. Because right now they get joy out of seeing you in a confused, dark space. And they're gonna go harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder until they break you. Or until they get bored, until karma breaks them. So it's just like, okay, maybe I need to backtrack. Maybe I need to, do something else until they get their attention off me. Right? We got to know what we got to do in order to survive and for our best interest. To make ourselves better. You know. But going back to the whole thing, you've got to find what makes you happy. So with me, the gym makes me happy. Basketball makes me happy. People don't necessarily make me happy because people can't be trusted and people are very fickle. So I don't have much dealing with them. I deal with them to get through life, obviously, but I'm not resting my happiness on a particular person to see them every day. I just don't. That's what life has taught me. So you have to find something that brings you joy and that you can depend on. This online bullshit ain't go. It makes other people happy because this is probably the most attention they get in their life. But look what they got to deal with, right? Some people lost everything and continue to lose everything, and they continue to come to the source of what's probably being the negative force in their life, right? So if those two particular people are driving you insane, you got to leave them the fuck alone. Unless you're going to admit to yourself that you like strife, because some people are addicted to strife and they like the
And
negativity.
when you say strife, yeah, what is that like negativity? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so those
Like,
two people, you like them coming at you so you can go back at them, right?
you know,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
okay, yeah, and you know what? See, this the thing. Like, I felt like I had stopped. I had stopped,
Mm-hmm.
and and circuit. I don't wish that for you at all, or nobody else, because
Mm-hmm.
I think I went really the wrong route of angering them, because it's like they won't stop, and they know me to have some weak tendency, so they won't stop leaving me alone. I don't want people to be up here saying, "Oh, Honest Rose saying he being bullied. Honest Rose saying he being harassed. He a grown earth man." Okay, I understand that. I sure am. But until it happens to you, and I'm talking to the people that are, until people like that start attacking you, because I knew when the whole so-called unloyal type of stuff happened. I already knew. I said, "Oh, this person that I'm dealing with, um, they are showing narcissist tendencies, and a lot narcissists just don't stop." I understand. I have narcissist tendencies too. Yes, I know I do, but theirs is very much forced, and they won't leave you alone. Yeah, I was definitely um what's the word? I was I was hitting it, like I was in the field. I was in that field throwing the sand or whatever too, for a little while, and I shouldn't have did that. I should have
Mm-hmm.
been in that mode that I'm in now of just ignoring. I should have been learning to ignore from the go, when it just started happening. And now it's like it won't it, they they it won't stop. But I have,
Mm-hmm.
um
But
that's
that's the
why.
key. That's the key, honest, bro. From what I'm hearing you say, and I don't know you, never met you, but what I'm hearing you say is that this online situation has caused you great strife. And when I say strife, I just mean discomfort, anxiety, anger, hostility in your personal life, and you have to learn how to separate the two. Yeah, like I said with me, there were instances in this time where they were saying some stuff about me that I was like snapping at people in my real life. I remember I snapped at a woman in the parking lot, and I was like, "Oh hell no, I can't do this. I gotta take a break and not let that happen." So I encourage you to ignore those, like those people in the chat are saying, block them, ignore them, or take a break, because it's not worth your mind. It's not worth you snapping in real life and then losing more. So you've got a lot on your plate, but you know, if I had to leave you with this, is the two things is not educate, excuse me, exercise and talk to somebody that you trust, and also talk to because let me tell you something. Psychologists is about the money. They're like, how many times can I see you? And the reason why you got suspended is because you weren't a dependable source of income, meaning that you weren't going to commit yourself to a 5 week schedule where they could see you every day and they could count on making whatever they were charging you an hour, right? So, and that's sad. But you gotta find somebody that you can constantly talk to, that can understand, and that could be that person that could somewhat relieve that burden that's on your shoulders. So
Okay. I
that's what I could offer you.
And Sir King, I greatly appreciate those resources that you did tell me. that I should, I should be using. Definitely, I need to start, start back working out. I got gym privileges, so I need to use them. And yeah, and I did want to kind of answer them in the chat because people have definitely told me that. They was like, Roy, I'm gonna need for you to block them, and I did. I blocked them. Um, and I guess I have to be, I have to stop being so interested in certain people's community boards because I'll check a community board and and in this I'm gonna tell you what they did. I mean that's just something I saw. Um, at first they didn't show what was going on in that video, but just
Mhm.
recently, before that video was privated, they posted content that they were using of me, so that they could just show how they were coming at me. That's what I saw. But I did not watch that video. I didn't watch that last video, so I'm in the right track. I definitely
Mhm.
ignored it, but I saw and I said, why is my content being used? I just don't get it because you just can't stop. You cannot stop. And see, this is something. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm getting into this, but if I'm the stalker, if I'm the stalker, then Why do you continue to mess with me? If you said that you and you and your husband, oh my God, thank God this person didn't go because it would have been a fatal attraction. Why do you continue to mess with the quote unquote stalker or harasser? Do the people see that? Do the people see that? I have not said or spoken this person's name, but they wanna dig into my life, dig into my brain. Why would you want to be anywhere near this brain if you think I'm off the rocker? If you think I need to be in straight jacket, ready, I need to go straight in. Why would you want to get inside this brain?
Because
I mean, I don't understand
maybe
it,
they
but I'm
love,
the
maybe
one
they
that's a
love your
stalker, Sir King.
brain. Maybe they love your brain. It's you cannot rationalize with these people what they say. They'll say, "Oh, he's stalking me. He's stalking you," but they peeking out their window trying to see when you coming back. Like really, like it just weirds me. Oh, they bothering me, but they don't want us to doxing you and looking up your information. It's insane. They were all everybody on here is the victim. You had the bald headed Ninja Turtle say 3 times, "I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I'm the victim here," but he don't put out merchandise and all that. So it's just semantics. It's semantics, really. It is really semantics. How people want to label themselves in a situation.
Definitely.
And better watch out for him too, because he probably jealous over there.
It's something
I
for
know.
yeah, Sir. It's
That's
and
all I'm
I don't
saying.
wish that for you, Sir King, at all. That for you to deal with any everybody up here. I don't want y'all to be dealing with these people that have heavy narcissistic tendencies. That's what it is. Because I've been watching. I watched this guy named Lee Hamill. I really enjoy Lee Hamill. He be live all the time. I don't know if you ever seen him, Sir King. I may be saying his name wrong. It's H Lee HAMMOCK. But his channel is called Mental Healthness. And
Mm.
that man, I'm telling you, he is, if anybody is committed, that and that's how I know I can't be all that of a narcissist because that man is heavily committed to all his channels, to his YouTube, to Facebook. He is always on,
But
and
honest,
I think
bro,
I think you would like him, Sir King. I really do.
honestly, have you reached out to him?
I just might because he be having like questionnaires, and he be having lives where he lets his audience answer questions. So yeah, I definitely might. I definitely
Yeah,
because I'm
you should. You should hit them up if especially on the DM. You'd be surprised at who respond to who. You'd be like, "Oh, this person too big to respond to me," but they the ones that they take interest in the people that support them and maybe have an issue that they can assist with. So don't think somebody's too big to be reached. We all human at the end of the day.
oh please I'm so happy to hear you say that. Yes, we are definitely all human. Sir King, I greatly appreciate you letting me bring my human to the table. I just that's what that's where my next goal is to bring the human back in row. I just want to be
Mhm.
all human. I wanna hurt when somebody close to me is in trouble. I want to show emotion. I just I got to get back on track with life, and I can't let
Yeah.
things stand in my way that I feel like I should be able to control. No, that's the first thing. I got to cut it off. I can't be a robot. I can control what people say about me, how people feel,
No. Mm-mm.
especially when they
Mm-mm.
want to say I'm so
But
I'm
honest
so
road, you
psychologically.
got to stop. You got to stop listening. The ultimate freedom. I used to be in that situation too. Oh, what this person's saying, what my boss think about me, what my coworker think about me, what this person walking down the street that I never ever will see again thinking about me. You would literally drive yourself crazy. Once you get past that stage in your life, you will be free. You could walk into a store ashy and be like, so what? My legs still look good. You need to get past that. Once you get past that, nothing can knock you down. Because what happens is we knock each other down because we always telling people how we feel. Once you as a person, I don't care about how you feel. How you think of how you feel gonna affect me. It don't. And once you get to that point in your life, there's gonna be smooth sailing. Smooth sailing in all honesty, but
Yeah.
you got to get past that, and that's the issue. And now let me tell you this: you better get your butt in the gym because when you start getting the gut and male titties and your wee wee start to shrink because you ain't been exercising, they're gonna have to say a lot about you, and then you're gonna really feel bad. So I'm telling you, start with the things you can control, not the things you can't control. And the things you can't control is what people think about you because they probably thinking what they think about you because they're jealous any old damn way. Okay?
That's absolutely true, Sir King. So right. Yeah, I mean, um, you certain people, especially people that we may fall out with, um, we'll never be able to please them. I really understand that whole saying of people are gonna fight the way they want to fight, up here, and they definitely do. Um, and from what I know about certain people, I know I'm not the only one that cares about what everybody else think,
Oh, of
and
course not.
everybody saw that on display. I got to say that
Hmm.
because
Of course not.
everybody was addressed. They had something to say. So I said, are you
Of course.
sure you want to go around here and label people as so-called narcissists, huh? Because you could definitely be placing that title on yourself, especially when people start looking stuff up in dictionaries and they start seeing actual narcissists in action. You start to look at, oh, okay, I may possess traits of it, but you sound to be very true to your craft of a full-fledged narcissist. Hmm. That's what I saw, and I'm going to continue to watch um mental illness. And you right, Sir King. I'm gonna definitely talk to that man, and I'm gonna get my butt on
Yes.
this floor and start doing some
Hmm.
push ups
There you go. It
to
start
save my
pushed
life.
up
I gotta,
and
gotta do it.
meditation and meditation too. Start the day. Start the day talking to whoever you believe in the universe, or maybe even talking to yourself. Okay, my goal today is we're gonna stick with it, right? But start, like you said, you're gonna start with some push-ups, some sit-ups, and then they'll grow from there.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
sir.
honest, I got to go. I don't mean to end this abruptly. We will be coming back. So if you want to stop back by again, we'd love to have you. But I'm gonna be checking up on you. And like I keep the pressure on my members of Avatar Nation, I'm gonna keep the pressure on you. So if I don't see what I
Thank you.
what I'm seeing, I'm gonna call you out. Okay?
Oh, okay, Sir King. I greatly appreciate you letting me on your platform today, buddy. And this has been great. I have learned a lot. I'm telling you, I'm not going to steer away from this. I'm going to hit it full focus. I appreciate you, buddy.
Most definitely.
And
And stay away
everybody
from them
else.
booger wolves. Stay away from them booger wolves, Honest Row.
You so exactly. Very true. Yeah, I
Please.
gotta I, hack do a hack kick to ignoring. A hack
Right.
kick to ignoring them.
And an uppercut as well. Get them off of you.
Yes, like that uppercut that I saw today, Sir King, that the girl laid on the guy because he was, he was doing wrong, and she showed it an uppercut, and they winded on the floor. I'm
Right.
sorry.
And then you go sit on them and break their
That's
rib
right.
cage. Right. There you
Smothering
go. Right. There you go. Because one of them need to go to the gym over there. Let me stop. I'm not gonna pull you into that. But them two people that's bothering you, one of them's blowing up like a helium balloon. Well, anyway. mm,
Hey, Miss
Let me say.
Magnificent, thank you, boo.
All right,
Yes,
artists, I'm
Sir
about to get up
King.
out of here. Thank y'all, Avatar Nation, for being here. But hopefully, you take the wisdom that I share with Honest Row and apply it to y'all real life. Because at the end of the day, you only get one you, and you only get one try at this life. Okay. With that being said, I'm out of here. Anything you want to say, Honest Row, before we step down?
I just want to say thank you again, Sir King. This was a very humanized conversation, and I'm going to utilize it. Um, Very much appreciative to you, buddy. And I'll see y'all soon. Please be safe out here.
Most definitely, and we will be watching you. We will be
Okay,
watching you.
but
All
yeah,
right.
I'm gonna be here too, Sir King.
Okay. And I mean, watching you not like to watch your show, but to make sure you stay on track and growing.
Yeah, but yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Stay on my neck.
That's right. Exactly. All right, y'all. We out of here. Take care. Take care, Artist Row. Bye
All right,
now.
buddy. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.